If you yourself don't believe in something, how you expect other people to believe in you?
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Hey man, look man, it's your boy RelaxMack, and legit man, it's early morning, and honestly I've been reading a book. You know what I'm saying? I've been reading a book. I encourage every male, every female to really start reading this book. I've been started reading this book for maybe a year ago. I started reading this book, but I only had it on my iPhone and stuff like that. And since I've been reading this book, it's two books I really encourage y'all to read. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck has pretty much been my favorite book of 2019. And this book, I just finished The Subtle Art. I mean, not 2019, 2020, my bad, damn. But I just finished The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. So this book and this book, hopefully I'll be able to finish this book before 2021 starts. Honestly, that's my plan. But this book here, listen, if you are in high school, if you are in college, you got boyfriend problems, girlfriend problems, family problems, any type of problems, you got stressors, you got all these different things, I encourage y'all to really pick up this book and give it a read. It's a great book. Book got me through so much stuff this year, man. Got me through a heartbreak. Got me through financial troubles. Got me through being able to really prioritize my fucks to give. You know what I mean? I feel like we all tend to give too many fucks about things we shouldn't, right? When people say, you know, I don't give a fuck, they do give a fuck. They give a fuck to tell you that they didn't give a fuck, right? So with that being said, like, I want you guys to really just get this book a legit pickup and read it. Just read it, because I've learned so much. I've grown so much due to this book. One thing I would like to say, leave y'all with some motivation as well. Give y'all some type of motivation. On some real, stop worrying about what the next motherfucker thinking. Stop worrying about the last motherfucker thinking, bro. Get up and do something. Do something that's gonna make you happy, bro. The ultimate thing that I really hate is that people think that success literally is limited. Meaning that because, you know, your homegirl is a successful MUA and your homeboy is a successful barber, doesn't mean that you yourself cannot be that successful. You cannot be just as successful or more successful than your friend. Success is literally unlimited. We like to put ourselves in this bubble or in this box because so and so did it. It can't be done for me. Or there's no more resources. There's no more tools for me to do that same thing. If you like doing that, go strive to do it. You know what I mean? If you want to be an MUA, you want to be a hairstylist, you want to be a stylist, you want to be a photographer, you want to do all these different things that have a competitive market, doesn't mean that you too cannot be successful in it. What's your niche? What makes you different? You know what I'm saying? It could be you, just yourself, what makes you different. People might be attracted just to you, to your story, whatever you have to bring to the table. But you have to put that work and that grind, that effort into it. If you yourself don't believe in something, how you expect other people to believe in you? On my wall, I have something saying, I am the Lord and master of thought. Right? Everything that you want to do, everything that is, that was, and that will be, on this earth started with a thought. Right? So if you have great positive thoughts, you're going to have some great positive reactions, some great positive experiences, some great positive memories. You're going to produce great. Also, I have on my board, good thoughts and action can never produce bad results. Go back to what I'm saying. So if you continuously think positively, and it's not just saying, oh, today I'm going to have a good day. You have to literally, thought is literally, it's the building block for everything. Literally, God thought of something and then boom, he said it. He thought something, said it, and then it happened. I don't know if any of y'all religious, but that's what happened in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So that's how powerful like we really are. Success is unlimited. Remember that. Have positive thoughts. Have great intentions. Have good actions. And you're going to have great results. But you have to be able to weather the storm. You know what I mean? You got to be able to weather the storm. All because you hit that first pinnacle doesn't mean you stop and you slow down and you continue to do the same thing you've been doing. It's time to switch up the gear. Everything that got you to this pinnacle doesn't necessarily have to take you to the next pinnacle. You might use some of those old tools or old traits that you have to get you to the next get you to the next level. But it's not guaranteed that everything that you've done to get you here is going to take you here. Everybody that you encountered with and got you here is not going to get you here. You might cut off some friends. You might cut off family. You might quit 2 jobs like I did. You might have to go through some things. This feels good when you was here at the bottom, so this feels good. Don't get comfortable here if your end goal is at the top. Don't get comfortable there. Don't just settle for that shit. And don't just, because shit get hard, because it wasn't, to get from here to here, it was easy or it was hard. But to get from here to here, it's gonna get a little bit harder. Like legit. Have y'all ever played a video game? My favorite video game is God of War. The whole series. I done played every single one 10 times or more. Right? So my favorite game is God of War. No matter what, when Kratos first started off in God of War 1, Kratos was literally just a normal demigod type shit. You feel me? When you God of War 1, he was just a normal demigod. And he was just a badass motherfucker. Just murking niggas, you feel me? Spartan killing niggas, you feel me? Just straight murking shit. But every time, like, okay, bet. I remember the first big bad nigga, the first god that we had to kill probably was Ares. Or Ares was like the last one in God of War. But long story short, to get to Ares, you had to fight off all these other motherfuckers, go through this. And each time, it got harder. I'm going to fast forward to God of War 3. Because that shit was hard. That shit was hard to me. God of War 3, when I fought Zeus, all the way up to getting to Zeus, you had to fight, who we had to fight? You had to fight Hercules. You had to fight Hephaestus. You had to fight, you just had to fight all these different gods. And if I tell you that when it finally got to me fighting Zeus, right? Me and my little brother would take turns to fight this man. And we both failed. Countless times again. But I did not want to quit on this game. Months went by. I could not beat Zeus. Me and my little brother could not beat Zeus. And it got to the point where we was just crashing out one day. Just keep going one night. And eventually, guess what? We beat Zeus. It was the best feeling in the world because we finally beat the game. We knew all the way, it was times throughout this game where Hercules or somebody was tough that we had to fight. But Zeus was the big one, for real. And if we would have gave up, we would have never seen them end credits. We would have never seen how God of War 3 ended. You feel me? I would have never seen that. I would never get to enjoy it. I would never had that real accomplishment. I would never been able to get to the next level if I would have quit. If I would have quit. If I wouldn't just continue to try to hit Xbox, whatever the freaking combos was, to try to beat his ass and be and maybe just time things differently. You know what I mean? But everything that I've done to that point, I've learned a lot, so I had to use it. Whatever it was. Hey, maybe this weapon isn't just the right weapon. I done got so many weapons along this journey to fight Zeus. But certain times I was using the wrong weapon to fight Zeus. I was using the wrong combos to fight Zeus. I wasn't using the best of my resources for it to get me to the next level. Stay motivated, stay positive, relax, and just go do something. Get up and do something. Everything else will follow in your journey to success. I love y'all, family. That's all I got for y'all for the day. Let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back someday.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.